So, as you can see, this room has been completely stripped and I'm left with some pretty untidy surfaces to repair. But what I've decided to do over here, this is the original wallpaper, probably from the 1930s, and it's absolutely beautiful. So what I was going to do was leave it up and then just prepare on top and paint on top of it, because trying to take it off was gouging up the walls too much, because it's got funny old plasterboard on the walls. And that paper is so well stuck to it, it's actually peeling off part of the paper that's part of the plasterboard. As you can see on the ceiling, bits of paper are coming away, and that's just more work to rectify. So my original plan was leave that old wallpaper up because it's so well stuck and just prep on top. But I love it so much, I'm actually going to leave it as a feature of the room. And the whole idea is this house hasn't been touched since John and his partner moved in, probably 60 odd years ago, when he did a lot of work in this house, and it really hasn't been touched a lot since then. So I'm retaining a lot of that old beauty and charm and bringing the house up to modern standards, but still retaining a lot of that character. So this room is up in the attic. So when you come in through the front door, it's going to be, you know, pretty swanky downstairs, 10 out of 10 kind of grade. And as you go up in the house, which was quite traditional in the olden days, the grade would get less and less. You'd spend less money the further up the house you got, because you didn't have much money to spend in the first place. So that's why this is going to be like going back in time. And yeah, it's going to be really nice. And this house is going to be rented out on serviced accommodation. So it's going to be quite theatrical for people that stay here. So it'll give them a bit more of an experience than just your generic serviced accommodations, places that usually look like boutique hotels, which is nice, but they all look pretty much the same. So this one's going to be stunning. On that wall, oh, that needs a bit more prep on it. I'm going to line that one with my funny lining paper that's got fibres in it to bind that wall back together, because it does have a lot of hairline cracks. Loads of them. See all of these? And they're liable to just rip any like standard normal lining paper. But my one's got fibres in to bind it all together. So that'll solve that problem. And I will do that in shaded white farrow&ball, which is a nice old-fashioned colour that will tie in with that lovely wallpaper over there. So this room is going to be like going back in time. Bit of memorabilia. Lovely.